Coach, it's obviously early, but first impressions of...
Unacceptable. Unacceptable. We can do a better job as a coach. We can do a better job as a team.
What areas immediately jump out?
Tackling, being in the right spot, doing their job.
Is that something that you can teach, or is that something they just got to get and do?
You got to teach it. It's part of coaching. You got to make sure that they're in the right place at the right time. They understand the scheme. They understand the speed of the game.
Coach, where would you say this team has improved from week 1 now to week 7 on defense?
It's a good question. It's a good question. I think each week it changes. There's some positives we can pull out of it, and there's some negatives, obviously. But right now, we're not getting the job done. They can't score every time they touch the ball until the fourth quarter, when it was over. We got to do a better job of creating turnovers, 3 and outs, tackling. When we get them in a passing situation, we got to make sure that we get off the field.
When you're 7 games deep into a season and you still have guys just flat out not in the right spot, as you said, is that something that you worry that it's even correctable within a season?
It's correctable. Everything's correctable. They got to buy in. I got to do a better job as a coach. But I do know this, that we played everybody. We played every freshman, every sophomore. We played everybody. Everybody's job was on the line tonight. And some guys responded, some guys didn't.
Who did?
I got to look at the film.
How hard is it to play well when you're still looking for guys?
Well, it's hard because you want someone to step up and grab the team and say, come on, follow me. We don't have that on defense. And until we do, we'll struggle. It's up to us as coaches to try to find leaders, but it's up to the kids to be leaders. You can't always lead as a coach. You got to have someone from within to pull them with you. And that's part of it.
When you guys are playing that many freshmen, that many sophomores, how much of it is just trying to find the right fit and working out those combinations? How difficult is it for those guys to learn on the fly out there against a team like Kansas State?
It's very difficult. But if you put a sophomore or junior or senior out there and he's not getting the job done, what's your next choice? Next choice is next man in. See if you can do it. Our game plan was as simple as you can get. And we just didn't execute it. I got to do a better job as a coordinator to put them in better situations. But when they're in those situations, they need to make a play.
If it's as simple as you can make a game plan, what can you do to...
There's a prolonged area of concentration that they have to be able to work through. And we just got to teach them to work through with mental concentration the entire game, and the entire series, the entire play. And sometimes that didn't happen. But I don't want to blame it on the kids. Blame it on me. I'll take the hit. I'm okay with that. Because I tell you one thing, what I'm going to do is we're going to make it right. We're going to fix this. I'm embarrassed about what happened tonight. I'm embarrassed. But it's my job to make it right. I'm not satisfied by any stretch. But I will make it right. If I'm representing West Virginia, which I am, I'm going to make it right. We're going to find guys to do the things we ask them to do. And I'm going to do a better job as a coach to get them in the right spot. If I got to stay here all night, I'll do it.
So you say you make it as simple as you could tonight. Is that you kind of knew you were going in with most guys, you're going to be playing a lot of guys, just to make it where they could
Yeah,
it's simple for them, I guess, right?
it was a simple game plan because it was, I don't want to say a simple offense, but the bottom line is you had to tackle the quarterback. And we didn't do that at times. And we, they'd gain 3, they'd gain 4, they'd gain 2, and all of a sudden we give up a big play. Our ability to get off the field when you should get off the field has to improve.
Damn, they can pass it a lot. That maybe, I don't want to say a surprise.
No, that's what they do.
Yeah.
You think they're a run ball team? That guy can throw the ball. Sure. He can throw the ball. There's a reason why he's a Heisman Trophy candidate.
We obviously don't see what happens Sunday through Friday, but are these the same issues that occur in practice, or is this something that you get to games and you see problems that you've not seen in practice throughout the week?
I thought our kids practiced well this week. They practiced with a great sense of urgency. But again, and this is not an excuse, but they have to understand we're in a different league now. I mean, this is a league where everybody's physical, everybody's fast. That's the most well-coached team in the league. They do things right, on and off the field, and that shows in their game. It shows in their season, and we got to get to a point where we hold our kids accountable both on and off the field, so you can trust them on Saturday.
You play a lot of people tonight. Is that because the game had opened up a little bit, you can run some guys in, or was it because you're trying to find somebody?
We're just trying to find a guy to make a play. We had 6 true freshmen play on defense. Not an excuse by any stretch.
You ever had that happen anywhere you've coached before?
No, but I mean, it is what it is. We got to find a way to make it work. I'm not going to blame the kids. It's our job as coaches to find a way to get them to understand and to do it. If that means going out there in one front and one coverage, well, then you take your stinger away because you don't have anything to go to. But we're going to play this front and this coverage until you get it right. Then we'll move on to the next one.